yesterday I went to Harlem's Fashion Rose kickoff to New York Fashion Week. It was a mini fashion show, but there was also the Style Awards, and they honored Ruth E. Carter, a ton of different people, but they also took the time to honor Usher. He received the Virgil Abloh Award, which was a huge award of the evening. Let's take a listen to Usher as he accepts the award.
It's a philosophy that, believe it or not, I don't know that I meant to adopt it, but Virgil had this idea, you guys know about the 3% rule, and this idea that innovation really starts by altering something that is familiar, 3%. So that right there became kind of a model for how I would view what I was introducing again, but I introduced it with what many of the people in my team call my ambition of just looking up. While they look right and left and always have my best interest in my back, I just dream and I see something that I think is a little bit better.
Yeah, so the reason why this award is so impactful is because Harlem's Fashion Row, for years now, and they've grown into such a big business and big company, they've been spotlighting Black artists, creatives, influencers, just people who are Black. And, you know, when it comes to fashion week, people always say we need to have a seat at the table. Their thing has always been we don't need a seat at the table. We're building the table so y'all can come because this is the table. And they spotlighted Usher because of all of the strides that he's made in music. But Virgil Abloh, as we know, was such a big force in fashion as a Black creative. So they honor him with this award now, and Usher received it. But one of the things that was big that Usher talked about was why it meant so much to him to receive the award in Virgil's name and Virgil's 3% rule. Let's take a listen to that.
My pop, my nanny, my nanny, my aunt Polly, and Uncle George, and all of these people who were really significant parts of my ambition. This tenacious little kid who wasn't raised with a father. But they taught me to dream. They taught me to run wild and use my imagination in fashion and all of those things. And although I didn't know that's what I was doing, I found by being around them, understanding the culture of the South and, you know, what it is to be proud of something. I'm happy that the Lord has given me this opportunity to do what I do. I recognize him over more than anything for being Savior to me in my hardest moments and times.
That switched to audio, sorry y'all. But yeah, so Usher talking about the South and what this meant to him was also important too, because they talked a lot about HBCUs, and you guys know I was just at Del State yesterday, and how in the South, but also just, you know, here on the East Coast, putting money into Black students, which Harlem's Fashion Row is doing a lot of. They have a huge investment fund that they do, is important. So wanted to give Usher, you know, congratulations there. I was there.
Absolutely.
Harlem's Fashion Row took really good care of me. Shout out to Brandis and all of her team last night. Slick Rick was there as well too. There were so many people in the building last night to support the organization. So
dropping the clues bombs for Usher. Usher can't never get enough flowers, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that man is an icon living. And you know, when people have achieved everything that, you know, guys like Usher have achieved, they should be celebrated.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Every chance they get, every single chance they get. And I think it's fire too, because he's been supporting this organization before it was even a huge organization to support, which always means a lot. Now, shifting gears, speaking of creators, Cenat, you guys remember he reviewed Drake's.
I'm glad that we're finally saying his name right. We've been saying his name.
Yeah,
we've been saying Cenat for so long.
I know, and I be trying to remember. Sometimes I still slip up and do it, but then I try to make sure I don't. But yeah, we've been saying it wrong for a very long time. But Cenat, he's responding to Drake. So Drake posted Cenat's top of his head, right?
His forehead, yeah.
It was his forehead, but more so it was the fact that he has dreads with a low cut.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this photo posted online. Make sure you guys go take a look at it in the room so you can see it as well. That Drake posted on his like swipe through, and Kai's hair is like low in the middle, but then he has dreads coming out the side, and he sees this. And this is because remember Kai got on stream and said he felt like the Iceman Part 3 episode was trash. Mm-hmm. He's been a huge Drake fan that we know of. So was
just
Drake.
Because you're a fan of somebody, when they put out something that's whack, you can't say it's trash.
And you can't be honest about it?
Not these days. I mean, now, you're a Drake hater. No, you should be able to say if I like a record or if I don't like a record. I'm still a fan of that artist. I just don't like that song.
Yes, I do think people were calling him a Drake hater, but I think it's Kai. But Kai is always very like neutral. If he likes something, he like it. If he don't, he don't, and whatever. But his response to Drake posting him in response to him responding to Drake was funny. Let's take a listen to Kai.
Why would he post this? Drake! I'm calling him right now. I'm so like that, I'm calling him right now. I haven't spoken to him in so long. It's not ringing.
Your call has been forwarded.
I don't beef with Drake. But why is he posting my like this? Come on!
That's waggy, but he fake bodies, you know.
There you go. There you go.
Retwist.
It don't matter. People are gonna see the picture and be like, "Wow,
You need a haircut.
this needs a retwist," and never even know what the
Understand
like
happened.
after.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
they gonna be here after. They see this, bro.
They ain't know why you didn't have a retwist. You didn't get a retwist because you was working on other shit.
So what was funny? I missed it. What
It
happened?
was funny. You got to see the picture. Did you see
I
the
saw
picture?
the picture, but
It was funny because, right, Jess, thank you for the face, because if you listen, you know it's funny. And his friend is sitting next to him trying to make him feel better, but low-key, he's making him feel worse.
He called Drake first.
Yes.
It rang international. Drake didn't answer. So somebody on the chat said call him FaceTime. So he FaceTime audio. He still didn't answer yet.
all I know is that hurt Drake's soul because Drake wanted validation of them young screamers so bad. So when you got one of the biggest guys, Cenat, saying that Iceman was trash, I know that ice melted quick.
See, I don't understand it. You're an artist, right? You're gonna put out a lot of records, and everybody's not going to connect with all
As
the
everybody
records.
do told us a long time ago, just because you're an artist and I'm sensitive about my...
Yeah, but I love you as an artist. I just don't like this record.
But why can't this just be Drake just responding? He ain't blocked Kai. Kai said he wasn't blocked.
Right. And then to be honest with you, I thought it was like some type of promo. Maybe Drake gonna end up on the marathon that Kai is doing.
Mafia think, yeah.
I
Probably.
honestly
That would be
thought
smart.
It was that. You know what I
could
mean?
be.
Like, 'cause it just doesn't seem malicious, nothing crazy, just a little jokey choke.
They've been
if we see him
promoting-
on there, I wouldn't be surprised.
They've been promoting the Kai and Drake scream. It seemed like all year that never happened.
It doesn't happen. So we'll see what happens. But I also, too, wanted to talk about Marlon Wayans on Kai Cenat stream.
Hilarious.
Oh, my God. I love to watch the marrying of the two. He is MVP of Mafia-thon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's so many different moments we could have pulled from this that were hilarious, but let's take a listen to, they were freestyling. It was Reggie and Marlon Wayans going back and forth on the freestyle. Let's take a listen.
Then he went and touched her on her thigh. Yeah, we gon' cry.
Yeah.
Let's do this in these streets.
What else?
Yeah. Let's do this in the rap.
What else?
Let's do it on the beat.
What else?
Let's pull out our
Whoa.
Okay.
What the is you talking about?
You know why people like Marlon Wayans and Kevin Hart go on there and actually, or Keke Palmer go on there and actually do well? Because they got talent. Because they're funny. Because
fun.
they've been in movies, they've been on TV, and they've been doing this for a long time.
And also, too, I think when you see regular guests, like other music artists come, even though they watch the stream and they know the segments Kai's going to do, they always act like they don't know how to jump in and participate. Marlon, they come from the variety show.
He was the best
Yes.
one thus far. Now, he had other bomb guests and all of that,
Yes.
but like Marlon is just belongs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that was so funny. I do think it was rather random how Marlon was there with Kehlani. Like how Kehlani came in.
I thought that was
while
random.
Marlon was there. I thought that was random as hell.
But
And also, too, those artists and athletes can't do what the actors and comedians do. Like, but
Yeah.
like an artist ain't gonna never be on the level of talent as a Marlon, or a Kevin, or a Keke Palmer.
It was
Like, they're
like-
artists.
it was
They-
making me think
they can
when
rap and sing and dance.
like if In Living Color could meet Stream, like it was really good. It was I watched it. And it was really
Yeah,
good.
right. Like you said, if the Living Color could have met Stream, that would be funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Let's get to the mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?